Okay, so today we're diving deep into some Polish cities, and these cities are attracting expats from all over.
Yeah.
We found this awesome list
Yeah.
of 8 different places,
Wow. 8.
with each, having its own kind of personality, its own kind of vibe.
Totally.
So our goal today is to help you kind of get a feel for what it would be like to actually live in one of these places.
Right.
Not just, the touristy stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like the day-to-day.
Yeah, exactly, right.
What it would really feel like to be there.
And that's key, right? Because each city kind of caters to a different,
For sure.
priority or a different lifestyle.
Absolutely. Whether you are like really career-driven,
Right.
looking for a certain type of job, or you're more, drawn in by the social life, or you just want to chill at the beach.
Exactly.
Like Poland really has all of that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't even think about Poland when it comes to that, right?
Right.
They think of other places in Europe.
Totally.
So Warsaw, it's kind of a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
It's the capital.
That's right.
It's a hub for international business. But what does that actually mean?
Yeah.
For someone who's thinking of moving there, like, what does that really mean for them?
Yeah, so Warsaw's great for people who are in finance, IT startups. All of those sectors are doing really well.
Oh, wow.
But keep in mind
Okay.
that the cost of living is pretty comparable to other big European cities.
Okay, so
It's like Berlin or Dublin.
it's not necessarily like a...
Yeah, you're not going to save a ton of money by living in Warsaw,
Gotcha.
but you'll have a really high quality of life
Okay.
as
yeah.
long as you have, a decent salary.
All right, so high quality of life, but maybe not.
Yeah.
Like a super cheap
Exactly.
option.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Krakow.
Yes.
Krakow. I keep hearing about this castle, this Wawel Castle.
Oh, it's amazing.
Is it really that great?
It's like so much more than just a castle.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, you have to think back to the 16th century. Krakow was the royal capital of Poland. And this castle was like the heart of it all.
Really?
It's like a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Oh, wow.
And you can really feel that history when you're walking through the courtyards. It's amazing.
I mean, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I always love, I love history.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
And there's also a really thriving expat community there, too.
Oh, okay. So it's not just history buffs.
No, not at all. And it's actually really interesting because a lot of multinational companies are starting to set up shop in Krakow
Oh, wow.
because they're attracted by the talent pool there.
Okay.
And also, it is a little bit cheaper than Warsaw.
Okay.
So,
Makes sense.
but that also means that the housing market is pretty competitive.
Right.
Especially in the old town.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on. Roksho.
Yes?
Roksho.
Yeah.
I have seen some pictures
Yeah.
of like these colorful buildings
Yeah.
along the river, and they're stunning.
They're beautiful.
But is that just for show?
Right.
Or is there more to it?
There is definitely more to it.
Okay.
It's not just a pretty face.
Okay.
It's a big tech hub, actually.
Oh, wow.
A lot of companies like Google,
Play.
Nokia have offices there.
Wow.
And that canal system that you mentioned, it's actually nicknamed the Venice of Poland.
Wow. I did not know that.
Over 100 bridges connecting all these different islands in the city.
Oh, wow.
They have festivals like practically every month,
Really?
celebrating everything from film to street art.
I'm sold.
It's a really cool city.
Raqqa is going on the list.
Put it on the list.
I'm putting it on my list.
Yeah.
Okay, now for something completely different.
Okay.
Gdańsk.
Yes.
Coastal. Living in Poland.
I know.
That's not what comes to mind usually when you
Yeah.
think of Poland.
Yeah, you don't really think of beaches.
You don't really think of beaches.
No.
But Gdańsk,
Mm-hmm.
along with Sopot
Yeah.
and Gdynia,
Right?
they form what's called the Tricity area. They offer this really unique blend of urban energy
Totally.
and beach life,
Yes.
and it's attracting a lot of expats,
It is.
especially in IT and the shipping industry.
Yeah, especially those two.
Okay.
And it has a reputation for being very safe and family friendly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's less about like the hustle and bustle
exactly.
of the bigger cities.
It's much more laid back.
Gotcha. So you can kind of have it all there.
You can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Now, that doesn't mean there aren't job opportunities.
Right.
But the market is definitely more niche than Warsaw or Krakow.
Okay, so if you're in IT or shipping,
Yeah,
that's a great option.
exactly.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Shifting gears again.
Okay.
Poznan.
Yes.
What's the draw there?
Poznan is all about affordability,
Okay.
but without sacrificing on culture.
Okay.
Like, it has a really rich history.
Okay.
It was actually Poland's first capital
Wow.
way back in the 10th century.
Wow.
Today it's a big economic center.
Okay.
but with a more relaxed vibe than Warsaw.
Okay.
And you can find amazing deals
Really?
on housing and living expenses.
So you're saying I could afford to live in Poznan?
You could
Okay. All right. I'm adding this one to the list.
put it on the list.
Poznan. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Odoo, I'll be honest,
Yes.
I haven't heard much about it.
Yeah, that's because it's one of Poland's hidden gems.
Okay.
Odoo was a textile powerhouse in the 19th century,
Okay.
and now it's reinventing itself as a hub for creative industries and tech startups.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Really?
Think like abandoned factories being turned into art spaces and co-working spaces.
Okay.
It's gritty,
Okay.
it's edgy, and it's incredibly affordable.
Okay, so a bit more up and coming than other cities.
It's definitely a work in progress, but that's part of its charm.
I like that.
Yeah, you can really feel the energy and see the potential as the city is evolving.
I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 more to go.
That's right.
Katowice.
Yes,
This one has a reputation for being more industrial, right?
that's true.
Okay.
Katowice was like the heart of Poland's coal mining industry,
Right.
but now it's transforming itself into a modern business center,
Oh, wow.
especially in areas like engineering, IT, and logistics.
Oh, very cool.
Plus, it's incredibly well connected, so you have easy access to other parts of Poland and Europe.
Oh, wow.
It's like a transportation hub.
Okay, so it's a bit more quiet than, say, Krakow.
Definitely.
Okay.
It has more of a laid-back, almost small-town feel
Really?
compared to the bigger cities.
Whoa.
Now, that doesn't mean that it's boring.
Okay.
They have a fantastic symphony orchestra,
Okay.
great museums, and a growing foodie scene.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's like kind of like a hidden gem almost.
I think so.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, Lublin.
Yes.
What makes Lublin stand out?
Lublin is a university town,
Okay.
so it has this youthful energy,
Yeah.
but it also has a rich history. You have to think back to like the 16th century.
Yeah.
It was a major center for trade and diplomacy.
What?
Like kings and emperors were hosted in Lublin.
Oh, wow.
Today, it's attracting students and professionals from all over,
Okay.
drawn by its affordability,
Okay.
and also its growing business ties with Eastern Europe.
Oh, wow. So it's like this blend of old and new.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You've got cobblestone streets
Uh-huh.
and Renaissance architecture right next to like modern businesses
Yeah.
and cultural venues.
Cool.
And the cost of living is really low,
That's good.
which is a huge draw for a lot of expats.
Wow, we covered a lot of ground.
I know, right?
Each city is so different.
Totally.
I mean, Poland is so diverse, I had no idea.
It is.
That's really cool.
I think that's why it's so important to really consider like what your priorities are. Like,
Uh-huh.
are you looking for, a great job?
Right,
Are you looking to be immersed in the culture?
right.
Do you just want an affordable lifestyle? Once you figured that out, you can kind of narrow down your choices
Right.
and then figure out which Polish city really speaks to you. Like,
Yeah.
which one is your vibe?
So picture yourself in each of these cities.
Yeah.
Are you sipping coffee in a trendy Warsaw cafe?
Ooh.
Are you exploring the historical streets of Krakow?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the coastal breeze in Gdańsk?
Right.
Which city calls to your adventurous spirit?
Ooh, good question.
That's where your next chapter could begin.
That's awesome.
So
That's a great way to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Always fun.
Hope you learned something.
I did.
I know I did.
Yeah.
So until next time, happy travels.
Bye.